Do you know what are the steps involved in order to make you a successful sales professional? Hello professionals. My name is Amir Ali and I'm a sales consultant for heavy equipment. After many years of experience in sales and working with different nationalities and selling world famous brands to them, I finally decided to start making sales training programs for sales professionals and entrepreneurs, where we learn sales strategies, talk about on some good ideas how to improve our personal and business development skills, and also find some powerful ways to develop a growth mindset. My goal is to make ourselves a world-class sales professional so we can sell anything to anyone, no matter what our products or services are. We become a good communicator and a good listener, always achieve our sales targets and make good amount of money for ourselves and for our employers, and always be in demand no matter how tough or competitive the market is. Now, I know what I'm saying sounds like big goals, but I believe that we should set big goals that we cannot achieve until we grow into the person who can. Because fortune favors the bold. People who bravely go after what they want are more successful than people who try to live their lives safely. I was listening an audio tape of Robin Sharma, Leaders Who Had No Titles, and there was a very beautiful quote in it that ships are safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are made for. So as human beings, we feel safe, cozy and comfortable and relaxed in our comfort zone, but that's not what we are made for. We are made to take risks, we are made to accept challenges, we are made to learn and to grow and to change and to inspire others. And this is one of the reasons that I started this training program, to unlock our true potential, to become a best version of ourselves. There is a very famous Japanese quote that says, "Misa subeki tokoro ni chikamichi wa sunzai shinai." There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. As this is my first sales training video, so I would like to start with something basic. I believe that in order to be successful in sales, all sales professionals and entrepreneurs must know the selling sequence. That's why today I would like to share with you the sequential model of professional selling designed by Mr. Tim Bridapart, the author and the trainer who trained sales professionals from Fortune 500 companies. And this sequential model of professional selling will not only help you to understand the selling sequence, it also helps you to measure your own performance, like in which of these areas you need to work hard or you need improvement. Because the steps involved in this sequential model of professional selling must have to work in harmony to give you tremendous results in sales. So let's start with step number one. Number one step, attitude. Attitude is the number one and the most important thing if you join sales as a profession. Selling can be a lot more rewarding and exciting job for you, or it can be the most difficult and frustrating job for you, depending all upon your attitude. Zig Ziglar once said that it is your attitude, not your aptitude, that determine the course of your altitude. A shoe company sends a salesman to a very remote island, and on that island nobody wears shoes, everybody running around barefoot. So the salesman contacted the corporate office and said, "You have to bring me back. I'm just wasting my time over here. These islanders, they don't wear shoes. They run around barefoot. They will not buy shoes for me." So the shoe company brings him back and sends another salesman to the same island. And he looks around and said, "Awesome!" He was very excited that nobody on this island wears shoes. So he contacted the corporate office and said, "You have to send me all the shoes you have in the warehouse, because I'm gonna sell everybody here shoes." And that is one of the example of winning sales attitude. Good sales professionals knows that their attitude determines their destiny, their quality of life, and their sales success. Step number 2, planning and preparation. Imagine yourself in a situation where a customer gives you the appointment from his busy schedule and you arrive late in the meeting, or you arrive with some missing or wrong documents, or customer is asking you questions related to your products or services, its features, benefits, delivery schedules, price, discounts, or anything related to the proposal that you offered him. And on most of his questions, you reply with, "Sir, I'm sorry, I don't know the answers right now, but I will get back to you with this information later." What do you think that what will be the impression that you are leaving on your customers? Will he going to trust you? Will he going to buy from you? Or will he wants to meet you another time? He will immediately realize that you are just a quotation delivery guy who is not confident enough and knows very little about his products or services, who just very poor in time management and wasted his valuable time. So planning and preparation comes second after a positive selling attitude. Always do your homework before approaching to your customers. See, the difference between making a sale or not making a sale is depending on several factors, but the amount of homework done by a sales professional is a major contributing factor. Successful entrepreneurs see planning and preparation is an essential to sales success because it increases their confidence, it is time effective, building credibility, reduces sales cycles, and differentiating themselves from their competitors. Step number 3, prospecting. Now there are two salesmen working for a reputed company, Mr. A and Mr. B. Mr. A is a young handsome man who wears tailored suit, drives expensive car, and has a very dynamic personality. But Mr. A prefers to work with few customers, those he knows him or he knows them well. He only works within his territories and don't want to explore more. And he is very confident on his company's products and services and believes that whoever needs his company's products and services should come to him. That's why he spent most of his day sitting in the office waiting for the walk-in customers. On the other hand, Mr. B is a middle-aged man who do not wear expensive suits, who just drive a mid-sized sedan and looks like a simple and friendly guy. But he believes that in order to sell more, he needs to visit more customers. That's why he never misses the opportunity to present himself or his company to potential prospects. Every day he meets new people who do not know about him or his company or what his company is selling. Now my question is from you. Who do you think by the end of the year will have more sale, close more deals, has more customer on his portfolio, make more commission, and has a promising career? I believe your answer will be Mr. B, the explorer, the adventurous, the extrovert. Now here's the advice. Don't worry about sales. Concentrate on the activities of prospecting, presenting, and following up. The sales will take care of themselves. Your pipeline should always be full with potential prospects. Good salespeople don't sit back and wait for the customer to come to him or her. Visit new territories every day. Meet new people every day who do not know about you or your company or what your company is selling. I know it's funny, but it happens with me all the time that waiting in a restaurant's queue or riding in an elevator with a complete stranger, if I assume that this person could be the potential prospect for my business, I introduce myself to him and try to engage him in a conversation that leads me to his business requirements. I always carry my business cards with me, even if I'm going out for buying groceries or going out with my family for a dinner. I know you might thinking this is absurd, but remember this, professionals. Selling is not a game of introverts. Always remember this funny quote of Zig Ziglar that a timid salesman has skinny kids. Step number 4, building rapport and developing trust. Building rapport is one of the foundations of effective influencing. If people like you, they will listen to you. But if people trust you, they will do business with you. So what is the difference between building rapport and developing trust? Rapport can be instantaneous, or it can develop in a very short period of time. It means having something in common with the party you are meeting. You can build rapport with your appearance, good communication, finding common grounds, creating a shared experience, or simply being empathic with your customer. But be careful that your first impression plays a large role in building rapport. Your first impression will decide that whether the customer is willing enough to have an open conversation with you, or he will put himself behind some boundaries and give you the answer in yes, no, maybe. Trust, on the other hand, takes longer. It is developed over time, and it is based on honesty, consistency, integrity, and professionalism. It is following through your commitment and promises, and it is earned when your actions meet with your words. Being a customer, I may like you because you dress well, smells good, and have a very presentable personality. And of course, you remember my children's names and their birthdays. But I don't trust you, because whenever you commit something, you never do it. And that really makes me skeptical to do business with you. So in my opinion, both are important. Building rapport so the people will like you, they will listen to you, and they will be more open with you. And developing trust so people will start depending on you and take your words seriously. Step number 5, discovery. You know, in Olympic Games, successful competitors are awarded into 3 classifications of medals: bronze, silver, and gold. Unfortunately, in sales arena, there are no bronze, no silver. There are only gold medals. Either you win a deal or you lose it by your competitors. Customer satisfaction begins with the careful diagnosis of your customers' needs and expectations. You must sensitize yourself towards your customers' issues and focus on what your customer needs to buy rather than selling what you need to sell. Maybe you want to sell for good commission or a bigger reward promised by your company, or need one more sale to close your sales targets. But that's what you want, not your customer. Discovery is probing and listening, asking questions through an explanatory discussions, listening carefully and aligning your offerings that exceeds your customers' expectations. You must find ways to differentiate yourselves from your closest competitors. That's why when you sit face to face with your customers, instead of asking him scripted questions, try to discover his needs through a dialogue-based conversation. I'm selling since from the age of 16, and I know that sometimes your customers don't even know what they want to buy. Just because they are attracted to your competitors' products, price, and some marketing tactics, it doesn't mean that this is their actual needs. It is your job to discover their actual requirements and provide them consultancy to buy the right product for them. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Amir Ali, and today I share with you the 5 steps of the sequential model of professional selling designed by Mr. Tim Brithapart. Number 1, attitude. Number 2, planning and preparation. Number 3, prospecting. Number 4, building rapport and developing trust. And number 5, discovery. Based on my personal experience, I'm saying this thing that selling is a very rewarding and exciting job. The only limitations that you are facing right now are the one you put on yourself. So be positive, stay motivated, and wish you all the best. Thank you very much.